This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4. So in just a few hours, winter will make a most unwelcomed return.
Snow will blanket the poor daffodils, and it could create some problems for rush hour. So let's get the update on your first warned forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is on the patio. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Charlotte. Hey there, Susan. Yeah, you would not think that snow is on the way. The sun came out. It's in the upper 30s, but we're still tracking alert day conditions for overnight going into Friday morning for widespread 3 to 6, maybe 7-inch plus amounts across the area as we end up on your Friday morning. We've got winter weather advisories for all of southern Wisconsin till the early part of your Friday afternoon. If you're tuning in down towards Janesville, it goes till 4 o'clock. That's where the snow will end the latest. This is the latest projection here, a more narrow band of 3 to 7 inches across portions of southwestern Wisconsin to the Dells to Madison, down towards the Wisconsin-Illinois border. North of the Dells, probably 3-4 inches. You go further north of there, less than an inch. And then as you go down to Illinois, that 1 to 3 inch amount. I want to emphasize how tight this is here. It's going to be a very narrow band of perhaps 6 or 7 inches that sets up across portions of southern Wisconsin. Our friends at the National Weather Service are considering a winter storm warning somewhere in southern Wisconsin, but weather models, and we need to see radar trends to pinpoint just exactly where that very narrow band is going to set up. We'll talk more about that coming up in Maine weather. It could only be 20, 30 miles wide. Well, where is the snow right now? Dane County, we got nothing out here in the patio. You go up to the Dells, it looks like it's snowing right now, but the air is pretty dry right now, so a lot of this is not making it to the ground. Our weather system's gearing up over southwestern portions of Minnesota, south and west of Minneapolis. It's moving towards the south and towards the east, and it will get here. Future track radar showing snow breaking out as we head towards 10 o'clock, but the better chances are going to be as we head towards midnight and after. Coming up in Maine weather, we're going to track that rush hour commute, the impacts to the roads, when the snow ends, and then later on our 4 o'clock show, another alert day we're tracking too.
Today was the third day of the trial of Mark Wagner. He's the State Division of Criminal Justice Investigation agent who prosecutors accuse of using unjustified force during a high-risk traffic stop 2 years ago on Madison's far east side.
Our Catherine Merck is live at the Dane County Courthouse with continuing coverage of the trial. Catherine?
Susan and Charlotte, it was another day of testimony here at the Dane County Courthouse as many people who work in the same field as Mark Wagner took the stand to describe the events that happened in February 2022. Multiple law enforcement agents who were at the scene took the stand. They looked at several pictures and evidence from that day. Today, an officer of 22 years who has since retired gave her testimony to the courtroom. She began to tear up when she described looking at Wagner during the events that occurred.
I'll never get the look of his face out of my mind. It was very alarming, and I have never seen any of my law enforcement partners act in that manner.
February 3rd of 2020.
Mark Wagner is charged with endangering the public when he fired a gun at Quadron Wilson as part of an arrest operation involving multiple agencies. We're going to continue to provide coverage of this trial as it continues over the course of the coming days, and they're still hearing witness testimony right now, but we're expected to return back tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Jesse Vang, the man who was caring for Elijah Vu and reported the boy missing on February 20th, was back in court today. He's charged with one count of being party to chronic neglect of a child. He's not charged in connection to the 3-year-old's disappearance. The Manitowoc County judge set an April 4th date for a preliminary hearing in the case. Katrina Bauer, Vu's mother, returns to court Friday for her arraignment on similar child neglect charges. She had placed Vu with Vang to care for him and teach him discipline, according to the criminal complaints.
A Madison man was arrested in connection with a crash that left a bicyclist dead. It happened last Friday night near the intersection of Lane Road and Parkside Drive near Easttown. 36-year-old Joseph Solomon of Madison died at the scene. Police say the driver left the scene and that that action increases the penalties if convicted. A traffic specialist with the Madison Police Department says if you're involved in a serious crash similar to this, stay on the scene.
Number one, because it obviously would potentially decrease the criminal penalty, but number two, I think there's probably a moral and ethical responsibility for them to stay on scene and render aid to the person that they struck. Because they might be the first person there to render aid to this person. If they leave, that person may not get the medical attention that they need for some time until a witness potentially sees what's going on.
News 3 Now is not naming the suspect at this time as part of our policy not to name people accused of crimes until they have been formally charged in court.
Governor Tony Evers has vetoed Republican proposals that would have allowed election observers to get closer to poll workers and required a new post-election audit. He did sign into law a bill requiring that political TV ads using artificial intelligence come with a disclaimer. Well, if you spent the day at home watching basketball, you know March Madness is in full swing.
And we're all hoping for the best for the Badgers in their first game tomorrow night. They spent the afternoon in a practice session in Brooklyn, New York, and that is where we find sports director Zach Hanley. Hi, Zach, you made it. You made it to the Big Apple.
Yeah, what a trip. What a trip it's been for us. We left yesterday at 8:45 in the morning, and we drove, by the way, 14 hours. We made 3 stops for gas and some fuel. We might be a little loopy. We're probably a little crazy, but we made it last night at midnight. And let me tell you, driving in New York City, not like driving in Wisconsin. Lots and lots of traffic. But right now, the Badgers just wrapped up practice. We're actually right next to their locker room. We are in the bowels of the Barclays Center. The Badgers actually ran into some traffic as well trying to get here. They were 20 minutes late for practice. We'll have more on that and their thoughts about this New York traffic. But we're also in Durham, New Hampshire for the women's Frozen Four with the Badgers. Andrew Banstra, he wasn't done driving. He woke up this morning, drove the 4.5 hours up to Durham to cover their practice. So we'll have more on that coming up later at 4:30. For now, though, live in the bowels of the Barclays Center with the Badgers, Zach Hanley, News 3 Sports.
Thank you, Zach. Well, just ahead, we will get a complete look at the weather system heading our way as Alex rejoins us with the latest details.
And how a man on a small Scottish island almost ended up with egg on his face after an incorrect order for Easter left him with way too many chocolate eggs. Is that a problem ever? We'll tell you how he turned it into a positive next at 4.
We went to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison last night.
I don't really get how the jackpots work.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison actually has had multiple million-dollar winners.
There are linked progressive slot machines at the same casino where local players increase the jackpot amount.
And a standalone progressive jackpot increases when a player plays on an individual machine that isn't linked to any other machines. Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. More ways to win. Find your perfect jackpot.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
What if antibodies from sharks cured cancer? What if breast cancer was prevented with a vaccine? What if new science became clinical trials in real time? At UW Health Carbone Cancer Center, we search the depths of the ocean, the edges of space, turning possibilities into life-saving solutions and what-ifs into remarkable realities. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
A lot of law firms claim to be experts at handling injury cases that involve large trucks. But handling one trucking case does not make you an expert on the subject. Experience matters in these cases. One local firm has handled 25 trucking cases which resulted in payments over $1 million each, and hundreds of others as well. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
want to just beautify your home. You want Fry Construction to beautify your home. Their reputation for quick and painless, impeccable work is why they've been awarded Best of Madison 4 years in a row. Right now, buy 5 windows, get the 6th window free. All secured by the Fry 15-year workmanship warranty. Get your home improvement project started today to bring your remodeling dreams to reality. Don't just beautify, beautify. Visit fryconstruction.com.
It's a great time to have RG Heating and Air Conditioning check your home's furnace system for safety and efficiency. RG services all brands and installs quality Trane equipment to keep your home running smooth year-round. Call RG Heating and AC today.
This month, we're looking for 200 homeowners interested in getting a new fence. We're offering up to $1,000 off, plus an upgrade of up to 10 free solar caps. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Call now or visit the website for your new fence today.
Law enforcement says a massive manhunt is underway in Idaho for a white supremacist escaped inmate and his accomplice after a bloody, carefully planned attack on officers at a Boise hospital.
3 officers were shot during the attack, but they are expected to survive. Idaho authorities are trying to track down 31-year-old escaped inmate Skylar Mead and his accomplice, 28-year-old Nicholas Umpenauer. Police say Mead intentionally hurt himself and was brought to a Boise hospital early yesterday when Umpenauer was waiting with a gun.
Suspect attacked and fired at the officers, striking 2 of them.
Mead has a lengthy criminal record and had been incarcerated since 2016. He wasn't due to be released until 2036. Investigators are keeping tabs on his close contacts as they try to figure out whether anyone else was involved in the prison break.
Russia launched a missile attack on Kyiv today, the first attack on the Ukrainian capital in 6 weeks. Russia launched 2 ballistic missiles and 29 cruise missiles just before dawn. Ukraine's air defenses shot down all the incoming missiles. However, 13 people, including a child, were injured. The attack came hours after a visit to Kyiv by White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, who promised that U.S. support for Ukraine would continue even as crucial aid remains stuck in Congress.
President Biden announced a new student loan forgiveness program designed to help people who serve the country. The White House is sending emails to more than 77,000 student borrowers announcing that their debt will be erased. Those who qualify include public service workers like firefighters, nurses, and teachers who have been on the job 10 or more years, amounting to $6 billion in debt collection.
The student loan system was broken for them. They did everything they were told. They worked in public service. They made monthly payments, and their student loan servicer lost their payments, didn't keep accurate records, didn't advise them about the rules of the program.
The Biden administration is still working on an alternative proposal to expand student loan forgiveness after the president's program to reduce debt for more than 40 million borrowers was struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court. The 3 surviving members of World War II's Ghost Army received the highest congressional honor today.
Now ages 99 and 100, these humble heroes were recognized for actions that helped turn the tide against the Nazis. The 1,100-strong Ghost Army used their talents to deceive and divert the Nazis. They used phantom forces, phony tanks, even psychological operations to trick the enemy. Their actions ultimately made way for the Allied invasion of Normandy. Nearly 80 years after D-Day, Seymour Nussenbaum, Bernie Bluestein, and John Christman received the Congressional Gold Medal on behalf of the entire Ghost Army.
I'm very proud and happy to be here to receive this honor.
Without their heroism, an estimated 15 to 30,000 American soldiers would not have made it home from World War II.
Many members of the Ghost Army preserved the secrecy of their unit for decades. Well, let's get a look at your first warn forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Thanks, Charlotte. Lots to talk about here. Alert day conditions just hours away for overnight going on into your Friday. Widespread amounts of 3 to 7 inches. There could be a narrow band of more than that. We've got a winter weather advisory just about everywhere till 1 o'clock for Madison, Dells, till 4 o'clock in the afternoon on your Friday for our friends down towards Janesville. Want to show our current conditions out here right now because this is prepping us for that weather as we speak. 34 in Madison, but take a look at the humidity. Very, very low out there right now, and that helps to tell the story. When we look here at Dane County, there's really no snow out there. You see a couple blues up towards Wanakee and Sun Prairie. We go up to the north, stretching from the Dells to Portage to Poinette, down towards Leeds on 51. It looks like it's snowing, but it's not right now because it's so dry out. So those snowflakes fall through the atmosphere and then they basically fall apart. Where that snow is starting to fall is along I-90 south of Mankato, east of Marshall, south of Minneapolis. That's where this is gearing up. It's moving off towards the east, and this is what things will look like by midnight according to Future Track. We have blue across all of southern Wisconsin. As we fast forward here, the blue really starts to enhance, meaning getting really heavy snow as we head towards 6 o'clock. Boscobel, Lone Rock, Dells, even into Madison as we start that commute. And it will come down at a heavy clip as well. Platteville, Mineral Point, Madison, Janesville, Watertown at 8 o'clock. North and west of Camp Douglas, the snow is starting to end. Then as we head towards 10, 11, 12 o'clock, that snow moves off towards the east. It exits Madison, and then areas off towards the south and east will eventually see the heavy snow end as we head towards 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's what I'm thinking for amounts. Consolidating, I'm constricting the amount. I'm narrowing this big corridor here from La Crosse to the Dells to Madison down towards Monroe and Janesville, where that widespread 3 to 7 inches is expected. Somewhere in here, very likely Wisconsin, River Valley, Madison, I-94 towards Milwaukee, a thin band of 7 inches, maybe a bit more, will develop across the area. Just where that sets up is going to be really hard to pinpoint, but it looks like areas along I-94 is where that band is possible, likely setting up near Madison, although that could sink to the south. I have a live online Channel 3000 feed at 7 o'clock. I'm going to dig even deeper into some of the complexities in forecasting that band of snow. Here's another part of the story. Lows tonight, upper 20s to right around 30. In my next weather, I'm going to talk about why are these temperatures below freezing important for the accumulation of the snow on the roadways. First to let you know, in fact, March 15th, we let you know about this weather system on Monday. Heavy precipitation, snow changing over to heavy rain, windy conditions as well. But there'll be some changes with that weather system that I'll talk about tonight at the 6 and 10 o'clock shows as well. Accumulated snow Friday morning. Friday morning, that commute will be impacted across all of southern Wisconsin, especially from Madison and points to the south, and heads up again for the potential for an alert day Monday. Here we see that Thursday alert day and Friday with the snowy conditions. A nice but chilly Saturday. Then that next alert day on Monday as temperatures climb into the 50s. Rain changes over to, or snow changes over to rain. And then as we carry out further out into the future, heading out into the following weekend, temperatures warming up and maybe another weather system as we head towards Friday.
Thank you, Alex. A shop owner overseas is facing a hair-raising dilemma after an Easter egg order went wrong.
What arrived at his shop was a bit excessive, and now he's scrambling. We're sorry. We're very sorry to fix the mix-up. Ian Lee has the story.
A not-so-sweet surprise washed up in a tiny town on Scotland's Orkney Islands, leaving local businessman Dan Ap David with egg on his face.
And I thought just 80 individual eggs were coming. But in reality, I'd ordered 80 cases, so that was 720 eggs.
You weren't hopping mad when you found out the mistake.
I think I probably was a little bit angry with myself.
It's no joke. Dan ordered more chocolate eggs than the island's roughly 500-strong population. And they came with a no-return policy. Have they already come up with any cool nicknames for you?
I've heard the Eggman of Orkney.
Well, you got 7 kids. Ordering hundreds of Easter eggs, they must have been thrilled.
My wife was sympathetic. She was like, oh, it's okay, you know, we all make mistakes. But I could see the glee in the kids' eyes thinking, you know, it's going to be a good Easter this year.
All the excitement brought global attention to the remote island, which sits in the North Atlantic. You are kind of, you know, the Easter Bunny's helper because you're bringing all this stuff into the island.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I've obviously helped more than usual this year.
Are they flying off the shelves?
Yeah, literally. I think we're down to about our last 50 now, other than the 100 that were given away. So I'm going to have to sweet talk the wholesalers and try and get a few more.
Dan's raffling off 100 eggs to support a local charity, turning a delicious disaster into an excellent opportunity. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
Dan says people from all over the world are getting in on the fun, some calling his store to ask if he has any Easter eggs for sale.
Hope he leaves. He has to save 7 for the kids. That's a great story. Still to come tonight at 4, a special follow-up in the 608, looking back at our Spirit of Service Award recipient from last month.
How our winner was honored yesterday in Barneveld by the sponsor of the award, Vortex Optics, coming up.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 what?
The 3 Ps.
What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 54 and was a smoker, but quit. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65, retired, and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80 and I'm on a fixed income. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. You cannot be turned down because of your health. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. Options start at $9.95 a month. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction to your loved ones with your final wishes. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-914-3131 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-914-3131. There's no risk or obligation. 1-800-914-3131. Call now.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing at your local Cub Cadet dealer today. To find the dealer near you, visit cubcadetdealers.com.
Madison Magazine is growing, and we're seeking top talent for media sales. It's more than just a job, it's something bigger. Unleash your income. Apply today on channel3000.com and be part of something big.
Welcome back. We are in the 608 with a follow-up on our Spirit of Service winner.
Josh Spreiter shows how the local veteran is now being honored this week.
Last week, we were so excited to name Rob Drugsvold as this year's winner of the Spirit of Service Award, but that recognition didn't stop there. Take a look at this. Our partners in the Spirit of Service campaign, Vortex Optics, hosted Drugsvold along with his nominator for lunch yesterday. The whole Barneveld campus was there to not only thank Rob for his service, but also for what he continues to do in the community. We awarded the $5,000 to the veteran last week on News 3 Now this morning as he continues his mission of giving back. We'll continue following Rob on his journey as his goal is to keep growing the Stoughton VFW and opening it up to the younger generations to get involved. Let's take a look back at just how much of an impact the Spirit of Service made in the 608 this year. In less than 2 months, 100 nominations were submitted by you at home for local veterans doing something good in the community. Vortex narrowed those down to 5. Then you, the viewer, submitted close to 2,000 votes in just 2 weeks. Rob Drugsvold walked away the official winner with the most votes, but each and every one of those people nominated are winners in our books. These are the people making a positive difference in our community, and that, folks, is inspiring. We're already looking forward to next year. In the 608, I'm Josh Breiter, News 3 Now.
Coming up, heading back to Brooklyn, where Zach will have a preview of the women's hockey tournament.
And we'll find out how our favorite team, Sunny and Busy, did on the amazing race last night. We'll have the highlights coming up.
Meet Madison Magazine's Chef of the Year. Learn why Jamie Brown Sukasumi earns raves for her next-gen take on Southeast Asian cuisine. And visit a local farm that brings you closer to the food you eat. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine presents The City Guide, your ultimate resource for Madison area adventures. With inside tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available now on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
Save big money with these hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. 3-pound bags of Schultz grass seed are $8.99 each. Load up those Easter baskets with your favorite candies. Stack up an Era laundry detergent, just $8.89. And Painter's Touch spray paint is just $2.48 a can. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry in before time runs out. Sign up for Menards emails to get more hot deals. Plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just 1 visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now live at 4, moving forward.
There's no snow in the Madison area right now, but boy, big changes are on the way.
Yep, our weather words today with that beautiful daffodil right there staring at you. A quick blast of snow. That's what's headed our way. And let's go to Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington out in the patio with an update. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Charlotte. Hey there, Susan. Yeah, our daffodils back there, and they don't like me either right now when I have to show this graphic here. Accumulating snow 3 to 7 inches by the time this is all said and done for overnight going on into your Friday. We got winter weather advisories for all of southern Wisconsin till 1 o'clock in Madison and the Dells till 4 o'clock in the afternoon down towards Janesville and Milwaukee, where the snow will end a little bit later. Here's what I'm thinking right now. A pretty narrow swath of 3 to 7 inches from, let's say, Viroqua, Richland Center, Dodgeville, down towards Monroe, up to Madison, Portage, and off to the east towards Jefferson. Somewhere in that band, there's going to be a 6, maybe 7+ inch band that's only 10, 20 miles in width, meaning it's very, very narrow. definitely tune in to my live feed tonight on channel3000.com at 7. I'm going to be talking about the complexity of following where that band is going to set up. Dane County, no snow, like you said, but up towards the Dells, it looks like there's a few flurries. But there are reasons why those flurries are not falling to the ground right now. I'll talk about that coming up in Maine weather. It is falling over southern Minnesota, and it's moving towards the south and towards the east. It will be here later tonight, no doubt. When we come back in Maine weather, again, we'll track the storm, the amounts, the impacts on the roads, and a heads up for another alert day.
And you're going to be live on Facebook tonight at 7 o'clock? Is
Yep.
that what you said? That's a great opportunity,
Yes.
everybody, to get a lot of your questions answered and get the update from Alex then. Okay, Alex, thank you. Although snowplows obviously have not been on the roads very much as they would be in a normal winter, and it has not been a normal winter, the City of Madison Streets Division is still prepared for a snowstorm this late in the year.
Streets Division spokesperson Brian Johnson says his team has already been out on the roads ahead of tomorrow morning's storm.
Our trucks are all loaded, ready to go. Earlier today, we did brine the bridge decks in the city of Madison, so if any of that snow that does come tonight does freeze, so that they should be able to prevent that binding from the road surface on those bridge decks. Other roads, the pavement temperature should be warm enough, so the snow shouldn't freeze to that when that first comes.
And we'll keep you updated on road conditions as you head out tomorrow morning right here on News 3 Now.
We're continuing to follow a group of tenants at an affordable housing complex in Beloit. They are alleging unlivable conditions. Our Maddie Heimsch has an update.
Today, I sat down with 3 moms, each one with children under 10, living here at Woodside Terrace. They say the construction at the complex has put their children in danger. Tenants said when they learned their apartments would be undergoing renovations, they were told it would be cost and hassle-free. But now tenants claim they were displaced from their units for up to 2 weeks without rent reimbursement or adequate housing alternatives.
We had to stay at my boyfriend's work. I got 3 little kids, all under 4. So I was basically up every single night, making sure my kids are safe, making sure they were warm enough.
Tenants also alleged hazardous conditions in their units as a result of the ongoing construction. On News 3 Now at 6, I'll sit down with the complex's management company for answers. Reporting in Beloit, Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Wall Street hit record highs today as investors are optimistic about interest rates. The Dow soared 269 points, the Nasdaq was up 32, and the S&P gained almost 17. Well, we heard earlier from sports director Zach Hanley about the UW basketball team preparing for the basketball tournament.
But that's not the only UW team. Zach and Andrew are covering on the East Coast. They're logging many miles. The women's hockey team is in the Frozen Four.
So let's head back to Zach in Brooklyn with a preview of that tournament. Hello again, Zach.
Yep, but I'm in Brooklyn, but the women's hockey team is not. Just about 4.5 hours up the road to Durham, New Hampshire. That's where they are skating for the program's 15th appearance in the Frozen Four. So the big stage, obviously not new to the Badgers, and neither is the site of this year's Frozen Four for Caroline Harvey. The sophomore defender grew up in Salem, New Hampshire, which is about 50 minutes south of Durham, so there will be a lot of home ice advantage for Harvey and the Badgers.
A lot of, honestly, old teachers, skating coaches. I think my driver's ed instructor's coming. It's crazy. Honestly, my only concern was getting enough tickets at first. But, yeah, everyone, my parents are thrilled. Everyone's so excited, especially being pretty much in our backyard. So it's going to be fun to have that little bit of home field advantage in a way, I guess.
Playing on the big stage in your home state with a national championship on the line, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? Well, the Badgers will take on the Colgate Raiders at 6:30 in Durham, New Hampshire tomorrow, just ahead of Wisconsin's game against, who are they playing? My mind is mush. They're playing James Madison, the Dukes. That game starts at 8:50, 8:40-ish, whenever the first game before that gets done, right here on our station, CBS. For now, live in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn. Andrew's in Durham, New Hampshire. We're covering the Badgers. We're tired. Probably going to take a little nap. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Zach. Now, we are definitely here in Madison. So here's the weekly update on the team of Madison firefighters who are competing on this season of the Amazing Race. Sunny Pulver and Busy Smith are among teams competing in a race around the world. Sunny and Busy got through episode 2, even though their fans were concerned when they struggled to get through a challenge that involved trying to find the correct sequence of hundreds of fans. They eventually made it to the next pit stop, finishing team number 9.
I don't know how they got through that thing.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
It was like a heart racer.
Yeah, they are still in the race, still ahead at 4. We've all heard of the amazing but concerning power of artificial intelligence.
Next, a look at what it can do and some of the dangers behind possible misuse when we come back.
Community Forum for in-depth discussions on the matters that matter to you. For the Record, Sunday morning at 10:30 on News 3 Now. Sponsored by MG&E.
Craving Tex-Mex in the Midwest? Look no further than Me and Julio Restaurant in Fitchburg. From our authentic dishes to our inviting atmosphere, there's something for everyone at Me and Julio. Start with our delicious starters and drinks, then move on to our mouth-watering entrees and mains. Whether it's a casual meal or a special occasion, we're here to make your dining experience memorable. Visit us today at Me and Julio Restaurant. Tex-Mex goes Midwest.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
We really need new siding.
After I get my windows. Have you tried opening ours?
We're not touching the windows until we redo the roof. It's leaking.
We are not redoing the roof without getting new gutters.
The gutters can wait till I get my bathtub.
We agreed on a shower for Mom.
But I thought...
Happy spouse, happy house.
Exactly.
Wait. For home improvement guaranteed to make everyone happy, everyone can agree on 1-800-HANSON's because our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters are all guaranteed for life. And our baths have a no-leak guarantee. With thousands of 5-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert, exceeding expectations for 35 years. Get 60% off professional installation, or no interest and no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
It's under.
Over.
Hey, happy spouse, happy house.
Call 1-800-HANSON's. Get it done.
Chris Stanford, News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
New at 5, it's day 3 of the Mark Wagner trial tonight. Hear from law enforcement agents who witnessed the events leading to the shooting of Quadron Wilson.
Alert day conditions are just hours away. This Friday morning commute will be impacted at Tadine Track where the snow is and the latest on how much you can expect before it all ends. All the alert day details tonight at 5.
Then the scandal at Woodside Terrace Apartments deepens as more Beloit residents come forward with shocking allegations. How the management company is responding tonight at 6.
Welcome back. Artificial intelligence is advancing every day and is producing some jaw-dropping images.
But there are fears that those with bad intentions will exploit the technology. Bradley Blackburn reports.
This footage was not filmed in a jungle with a camera crew. It was produced on a computer by this man, who simply made it doing this.
I'm going to go ahead and type in a waterfall in the jungle at dawn.
Jamie Umferson is the head of creative at Runway. The company developed artificial intelligence that can generate these short videos almost instantly.
When we first released Gen 2, a little under a year ago, you were able to generate 4-second clips. Now you're able to generate up to 16 seconds at a time.
The company behind ChatGPT is going even further. OpenAI is showing off the Sora system that can generate amazingly realistic videos with AI. This clip that appears to show a cat with its owner was created by a computer. Look closely and you'll see a glitch. The left paw on the pillow is joined with another paw. Still, the potential for AI video is endless, especially for Hollywood. We showed you this example last year.
AI is supercharging visual effects like this technology from Wonder Dynamics that can swap out real faces and figures with 3D characters, far faster than ever before.
But outside entertainment, there's real risk for misuse.
I think there's really valid reasons for concern about how these models, many of them, OpenAI and all the others out there, might be used for propaganda purposes, might be used for nefarious purposes, fraud.
Right now, Sora is only available to certain users. Anyone can use the Runway Gen 2 system.
I think the best thing we can all do when new technologies arrive and become available is to experiment with them, understand how they might affect us.
Runway hopes to enhance the system so videos can eventually go from 16 seconds to feature-length films. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Fascinating and frightening.
Yes.
Ahead at 4, we're catching up with Maestro Andrew Sewell of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra.
He joins us live with a preview of tomorrow's 4th concert in the Chamber Orchestra's Masterwork series when we come back.
For a better probiotic, try Florigen. It's refrigerated behind the pharmacy counter to maximize freshness and potency and deliver 3 times more good bacteria for supercharged digestive and immune support. Ask your pharmacist for Florigen probiotics today.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 what?
The 3 Ps.
What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 54 and was a smoker, but quit. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65, retired, and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80 and I'm on a fixed income. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. You cannot be turned down because of your health. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. Options start at $9.95 a month. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction to your loved ones with your final wishes. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-914-3131 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-914-3131. There's no risk or obligation. 1-800-914-3131. Call now.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
The 4 of us.
I see.
Here's a live picture of New York City, boys. Beautiful day in the Big Apple, 43 degrees under clear skies.
Well, the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra's 4th concert in its Masterworks series takes place on Friday night.
The show will feature the world premiere of Symphony No. 14, Revelation, by WCO's composer-in-residence. There he is, Dr. Bill Banfield.
As well as guest artists, the Madison Youth Choir, Festival Choir of Madison, and the Edgewood College Chamber Singers. And the musical director of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra, Maestro Andrew Sewell, is here, along with Dr. Bill Banfield.
Hello,
Welcome
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Nice to see you both.
It's good to see you both.
You guys are just all giggles during commercial break. I wish you would have seen this. Talk about quickly your history, how you know each other.
We went to school together at University of Michigan, and we're in Wisconsin country. So we met, we're in grad school together, and we've kept in touch over the years. When I had some projects in Toledo, I called Bill. I did some of his earlier symphonies, and then we had a project in late 2017. I asked him to do some things, and we got reacquainted again, and it all birthed into a composer in residency for 3 years since 2021, which is culminating in tomorrow night's performance of his Symphony No. 14 called Revelation.
Dr. Banfield, tell us about this work and a little bit about what the composer in residence does.
Composers in residence are really important because it really makes the connection to the community. I mean, when you hear about Beethoven or Shostakovich or Duke Ellington, whatever, you don't really know what these people do except for you know what they did. But the composers in residence, in residency like this, shows the community and the orchestra and folks what composers really do. We're alive. We write the music because we're connected to the world, and then we give that music to the musicians, and that's what they play. But these are people who are alive. So composers in residence are very, very important for an institution like WCO.
And this is a piece you wrote, Revelation.
Revelation is my Symphony 14. You're supposed to stop saying counting after 10, because I think they start passing off after 14, that. But it's 14. But it was the culminating project that we talked about, which brought the community together. There's a 60-voice choir, there's children's choirs, community choirs. We have a wonderful opera star, Angela Brown. So it's like Beethoven's 9. It's got choir, it's about the world that we live in now, it's the community, and we're very excited about it.
Wow. How long did it take for you to create this?
This has been a 3-year project, and so I knew that the thing that I had to do was to create this large work. That's what Andrew wanted, a large work that connected to the community. So, about a year and a half ago, I started writing to the CEO, Joe, saying, hey, look at me, see, I'm working, and I'm an old school guy. You didn't know that already, right? I don't work computers, that's great. But I'm still trained. He and I were trained to conceptualize the music, write it, and compose it. So pencil and paper. So my scores for this, it's 7 movements, a 40-minute work. So it's about a year and a half just in the composition and construction of it. So we're very excited about it.
It's such a fascinating process. So you must hear the music in your head when you're writing it out.
Yeah, you have to hear it in your head and in your heart.
And then when you play it with the orchestra for the first time, how close to the vision is it? Or do you have to constantly edit and retweak?
Well, we had a very dear friend, Patrice Russian, who Bill introduced to our community, and when we were talking about this and commissioned work, she said, it's messy. And she's right. The first time through, it's kind of, there are a few little checks and balances and adjustments we need to make, which we've been doing through the week, but it's primed and ready to go. So, and there'll be things that we'll review and look at and tweak, but overall, it's exactly what he wrote, and we're really excited about it.
Now, I remember last year, Concerts on the Square.
You did some music.
Yes,
yes, he did. Yeah. So Bill has also been doing other works that we've heard on the Square. We've just recorded a CD, which we talked about, his Testimony of Tone, Tune and Time. So again, multiple works by Bill through this 3-year residency, and we're very excited that this is a culminating work. So we're so thankful.
What a gift.
And his wife Crystal's here, and it's a big party going to be tomorrow. A lot of family and friends in town. Some known musicians have flown in just to hear this premiere. So people should come out and hear the WCO. This is a great orchestra, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting a check for $25 for saying that. I'm a musician, and I'm working with these 5 musicians. Their organization is great. What they're doing in the community is great, and the orchestra sounds amazing.
Wonderful. Okay, well, the concert tomorrow night, March 22nd at 7:30 p.m. at the Capitol Theater at the Overture Center. For tickets and more information, go to WCOconcerts.org.
And are you doing the talk again before at 6:30?
Yes,
with Dr. Banfield? Okay,
yes.
Great. Thank you for sharing your gift with us. I feel very unaccomplished. Oh my goodness, what a gift you guys have. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Have a
so
great
much.
concert.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right, let's head back to Alex for an update on the weather system heading this way. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Charlotte. Yeah, let's do the weather tune, the weather music here now. That's going to be playing a stormy tune for southern Wisconsin as we track 3 to 7 inches of snow as we go on overnight into your Friday morning here. Winter weather advisories until 1 o'clock for Madison, for the Dells, Lone Rock, Mineral Point, and areas towards the southeast till 4 o'clock where the snow will wrap up the latest. Dane County right now on Doppler track here, really nothing. A couple little spots that look like something's falling out there. Columbia County, you looked like you had snow earlier in our show. Nothing. It's because the air is really, really dry. And off to the east here along 19 near Waterloo, south of Columbus, I had put a spot here because it was showing snow just before I started my show, and it's gone. That's because dry air is eating up the snow here, but it's not over southern Minnesota near 35 and 90. That's going to scoot to the east towards southern Wisconsin. Let's track it. 12:30 in the morning, snow breaks out across the entire area, really consolidating that snow as we head towards 6 o'clock. Wisconsin River Valley up towards the Dells, Madison, down towards Janesville. Watch it get heavier as we head towards 8 o'clock, especially across the southern 2-tier counties of the area. And then as we head towards 10, 11 o'clock, scoots off towards the south and east, and it's out of here by early afternoon. A pretty narrow band of 3 to 7 inches right across the heart of southern Wisconsin. Coming up at 7 at channel3000.com live, I'm going to talk about where maybe a 6 or 7 inch amount may develop somewhere between Madison and the Wisconsin-Illinois border. It will be a very, very narrow band. Temperatures go below freezing tonight, and that's part of our weather story because below freezing temperatures allows those surface temperatures to cool a bit. With heavy snowfall rates, we'll probably see that snow sticking on the roads there, and then slippery spots will develop because of that on your Friday morning commute. Then our 7-day precipitation chances, look at that. I said Sunday going into Monday, yet another alert day. We could be looking at winds approaching 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts as early as Sunday, folks, as we head towards that next set of alert days. Accumulating snow Friday morning, that commute impacted, and alert day conditions expected on Monday. We'll be right back.
Introducing Gloria's Mexican Restaurant, your destination for authentic Mexican cuisine and craft cocktails. We're proud to offer delicious dishes made from the best ingredients. Whether a family meal or a special event, Gloria's has you covered. Visit us today.
Look, I'm not a young guy. That's no secret. But here's the deal. I understand how to get things done for the American people. I led the country through the COVID crisis. Today, we have the strongest economy in the world. I passed a law that lowers prescription drug prices, caps insulin at $35 a month for seniors. For 4 years, Donald Trump tried to pass an infrastructure law, and he failed. I got it done. Now we're rebuilding America. I passed the biggest law in history to combat climate change because our future depends on it. Donald Trump took away the freedom of women to choose. I'm determined to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land again. Donald Trump believes the job of the president is to take care of Donald Trump. I believe the job of the president is to fight for you, the American people, and that's what I'm doing. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Can we do one more take?
Look, I'm very young, energetic, and handsome. What the hell am I doing this for?
Why choose between that new deck you've been wanting and that vacation you've been dreaming about? Get both. A deck that outlasts wood 3 to 1 and up to a 7-day vacation on one of the top cruise lines or at one of our hundreds of resorts with no blackout date restrictions. Call now or visit the website for your new deck today.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. Trust your home with RG Heating and AC.
Alert day conditions for heavy wet snow during the Friday morning commute are just 12 hours away. Where the heaviest snow falls this evening at 5.
And it's day 3 of the Mark Wagner trial. Hear from law enforcement agents who witnessed the event leading to the shooting of Quadron Wilson. That's tonight at 5.
Our community is full of wonderful, giving people. Tell us about the good you see. Go to Channel 3000 or post it using the hashtag #DoSomethingGood. I'll share your stories on News 3 Now. Let's do something good.
Take a look at this. A traffic camera captured the moment a hot air balloon crashed into a power line on a highway near Rochester, Minnesota on Wednesday. The Rochester Police Department said the collision happened after a gust of wind diverted the balloon into that power line, which caused the basket to detach and fall to the ground. Remarkably, the passengers escaped with only minor injuries. Well, an Art Meets Science program is harnessing the power of creative group music to help those who have suffered from a stroke to improve mobility and cognitive ability.
Since 2015, musicians from the London Royal Philharmonic Orchestra have conducted Strokestra. Musicians are paired with stroke patients and others with limited mobility to use music to help them recover. 87-year-old Marie Garcia recently fell and broke her arm. She's had limited mobility, but on this day, it was all about the beat.
They gave me drumsticks to pretend I was playing, and you just moved with the music. It was very, very relaxing and entertaining.
The brain is just a fantastic organ. We have pathways that work, maybe in a stroke, pathways that don't work, but somehow music figures out how to circumvent those.
Studies done in the UK show the program has physical, cognitive, social, and emotional benefits. At UCI, Strokestra hit the right notes of harnessing the power of music to bring joy and mobility.
That's great. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Make every night date night at Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. Choose from a generous selection of signature salads and chef-created pastas, such as the seafood pasta pomodoro, or try one of their delicious signature steaks, like the Johnny's bone-in ribeye. Johnny's has something to satisfy every appetite. Complete date night with a glass of wine or a Johnny's signature cocktail. Have date night any night at Johnny's. Johnny's Italian Steakhouse, Greenway Station, Middleton, and on South Grand Avenue, Sun Prairie.
Looking for a better probiotic? Try Florigen. It's refrigerated behind the pharmacy counter to maximize freshness and potency and deliver 3 times more good bacteria for supercharged digestive and immune support. Ask your pharmacist for Florigen probiotics today.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sono Bello.
With Sono Bello, day 1, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sono Bello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
That wraps up today's Live at 4. Stick around for the 5 Charlotte's in the newsroom with what we're doing moving forward. Charlotte?
Hi, Susan. Well, tomorrow on Live at 4, we're going to meet 2 Wisconsinites performing Mamma Mia this week at the Overture. And next at 5, with March Madness in full swing, there is a spike in vasectomies, how some men use this time to sit back, relax, and recover. Go figure. Thanks for joining Live at 4. We hope to see you right back here tomorrow. In the meantime, News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.